Alright guys, so once you download the template, extract it, and after extract it, you will get two audio files and one DRFX file. So just go ahead and double click on the DRFX file and install the intro template pack. And once you do that, then there will be a little box that will ask you to install this, and click on install, and then you should be able to see these animations inside of generators. So make sure your effects panel is enabled. Go to generators, motion epic effects, and you will have these three animations in here. So this animation, the very first animation, is an older animation. Yeah, so all the three animations will be in this one bundle. Go ahead and drag and drop it. So if I just drag in an older version of the animation, you can actually see that there is a blank screen, and that is because it cannot locate the right media. The other reason could be that the font that has been used to create this template is not installed on your computer. If I expand the text section over here, you can see that I'm using a font called Open Sans. Maybe this font is not installed on your system, so just go ahead and click on this list over here, and from this list you can just pick any font that is installed on your machine. So I'm gonna click on Montserrat, and you can see still nothing happens, and that's because you cannot find the right source for this logo. If you expand that, you can see that it is searching for this logo in this location, but it's not there. So just go ahead and click on browse and browse for a different logo, and then bam, there you see you have the logo and the entire animation is working now. Cool. Then we have the option to change the size and stuff like that. Go ahead and click on this icon over here, the button over here. It will take you to my YouTube page where you can check out how to edit this particular template. But I'm going to show you how to edit the other two animations that are the main animations in this pack. I'm going to get rid of this. Let's just drag and drop the animation over here. There you go. And you can play the animation. If the playback is slow, then you can go to playback over here and go to render cache and click on smart or user. Then you'll have this bar over here at the top. Make sure that it turns blue, and then you will be able to play it back more smoothly. Expand the logo controls over here, and again it is searching for a logo which is in this location. For you it might not be there, so go ahead and click on browse and just use any different icon or logo, and then you have the option to change the position. I think the default values will just work fine. If your logo is too big, too small, you can control it right over here. Then we can change the color of the logo, and notice how shadow automatically changes its color. It is going to take the color of your logo over here and change it. Then we have text controls, pretty much the same settings. If you go forward in time, you have the text over here, and you can just add more text to this. Just see how the shadow reacts to that. And then we can, of course, change the color and all that stuff. We can increase the size and all that stuff over here, the tracking amount as well. And same thing goes for the bottom text as well. And then we have box controls over here. We can change the color of the box over here and change the corner radius as well if you want to do that. Make it a circle as well. But if you make it circle, so now you can see that the logo is kind of it's like touching the circle over here. So you can go to the logo controls over here and reduce the size, and that should fix it. And then we have shadow controls. You can control the vertical and the horizontal shadow strength, just like that, and you can pretty much change the look of it. And then you can also click on this checkbox, and you can control both the horizontal and vertical at the same time. I should also mention that this animation is transparent, so you can go ahead and drag in any background. You can use image, video, anything that you want. I'm just going to quickly add in a 4-color generator and just show you that it is actually a transparent animation. With this pack, you will also have the audio files over here. So since this is our first intro animation, intro 1, you can see over here, you can just drag and drop this intro1.wav file, which you can find inside this pack as well. So just simply drag and drop it, and now the animation should match with the audio over here. Cool. And then you can stretch this out as well, and it should still work. And now the same thing goes for the other text animation over here. Just make sure you use intro to audio, and then you can stretch it out. And then you can pretty much change the same settings over here and change the look of your animation. And do note that the text color is not going to change, and there'll be no option to change the color of the text, because this is a transparent text. You can see your background through this text. So that's why I didn't include the color option in this in the settings over here. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. And again, you can change the corner radius. So that is basically it. That's how you can edit this intro animations. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you liked this little template. If you did, then you can check the link in the description, download it and use it inside your projects. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one.